Hello, PUBG Mobile players. How are you guys? Hope you all are doing well. Welcome back to another new tips and tricks video. In today's video, we are going to talk about the ultimate tips and tricks for optimizing your control buttons in PUBG Mobile. By the end, you'll have a setup that fits your playstyle and gives you an edge in every match. Let's get started. First, let's talk about which control option is the best choice. There are 3 control options to choose from, but personally, I prefer the first one. This setting makes it much easier to control the joystick. With this option, anywhere you touch on the left side of your screen will allow your character to move. So even if you miss the joystick during an intense moment, your character will still respond and keep moving. Well, I already have a video explaining control options. You can watch it on my channel. Let's dive into customizing your buttons. This is one of the most important aspects of improving your gameplay, as it directly affects your comfort and performance during matches. Different players have their own unique setups based on their playstyle and the number of fingers they use. For example, some stick to the traditional 2-finger setup, while others use 3-finger or even 4-finger layouts for more control and faster reactions. Now, explaining the perfect setup for each playstyle in a single video can be quite challenging because every player has their preferences and comfort zones. However, I'll do my best to break down some universal tips and cover the basics that will benefit all of you, regardless of how many fingers you play with. Whether you're a beginner trying to figure out your first layout or an experienced player looking to tweak and optimize your settings, these tips will help you find perfect control settings. These are the controls I personally use, but I don't recommend simply copying them outright. Instead, use them as inspiration to create a setup that suits your own play style and comfort. Before we get into today's control tips, I've got something that might take your gaming experience to the next level. Introducing GameSir Tarantula Pro Multi-Platform Controller. This controller not only looks stunning, but also feels incredibly premium in your hands. And with its dynamic RGB lights, it takes your gaming experience to a whole new level. In the box, we also got some stickers, guides, a USB connector, a charging cable, and a charging dock stand. This controller is loaded with features including 9 mappable buttons, HD rumble, a 6-axis gyro for motion control, and swappable layouts, giving you total customization and control. As a multi-platform controller, you can easily play on mobile, PC, or console. Click the link in the description to explore its features, get exclusive offers, and make your purchase today. Alright, let's quickly adjust the controls. There are some important settings that I will tell you about in the middle of the adjustment. Now watch. The joystick is positioned perfectly for smooth movement, while the sprint button is centrally aligned for quick access. Actions like drive, get in, and open are grouped together, making them easy to use. Here I've merged the parachute button and the prone button into a single spot. Why? Because these 2 actions are never used at the same time. This saves space and keeps the screen less cluttered. I highly recommend trying this. Next, I have merged the peek button and exit button because when you are in vehicle, your peek button is disabled, so merging them saves extra space. Next, I've merged the scope button with the grenade cancel button. This setup allows me to streamline my actions, switching between aiming and canceling grenades without wasting time. One of the key adjustments I've made is merging the focal length adjustment with the revive and carry buttons, because when you are using your scope, you can't revive your teammates. With these controls, I can do anything I want while firing, like scope in, crouch, peek, prone, jump, etc. This layout works well for me, but everyone has different preferences. Use my setup as inspiration and adjust the controls to what feels best for you. Spend some time practicing with your customized layout in training mode or real matches, and you'll notice improvements in your gameplay. Let me know in the comments how you customize your controls. I'd love to hear your suggestions. That's it for today's video. If you found these tips helpful, be sure to like, share, and subscribe. See you in the next video.